What's up out there, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and today is, I'm gonna show you what that's about. It's tire rotation day, okay? This is something I've been needing to do, and I have not rotated my tires. I've changed oil, I've changed spark plugs, I've changed transmission fluid, differential oil. Okay, I've done everything to it, but I have not rotated the tires, and we're at the end of December. Merry Christmas out there to everybody. So, gonna be rotating the tires on the F-150. As you can see, there they are right there. One's in the back. Take you around here on the side over here. And, okay. And I'm gonna show you the pattern on how I'm gonna be rotating these tires. All right, so using my little model F-250 here. Ain't it cute? I love this little remote control car I got. This is the pattern that I'm gonna be using, okay? And I'll show you. If we flip that over like that, and let's see, possibly about right there. These two front tires here, right here, they're gonna crisscross over. Driver side, passenger side. Passenger side is gonna go here. Driver side gonna go here. Same way in the back. This one's gonna go there. That one's gonna go there. We're going in a cross pattern, okay? Now, you ask the question, hey, why are you doing them in a cross pattern, okay? Why not just put the front on the back on the front? You know, this is a way that they wear even, okay? These are not directional tires, okay? So, and they're all-terrain tires. Now, if they were directional tires, I'd go from back to front, front to back, straight on, okay? But due to the fact that they're not, I can go in a crisscross pattern with it. So that's how we're gonna do. First of all, we're gonna start getting everything jacked up so we can get it up on the stilts. So one other thing I left out when I first started the video, I showed you these right here. These are tire monitoring systems, TMPS sensors. Okay, tire monitoring pressure sensors. I got to replace the one in this back tire, which is that one right there, the back driver's side. That's the one that's bad, okay? That's the one that's been acting up. I got a whole set of 4 of them, which I ordered them off of Amazon, and I'm not going to put them on myself. Once I take the tire off, I'm taking it up to Denmark and have them put the sensor on there, and I'll bring it back. But right now, I want to get the vehicle up in there and get all the tires off of it. All right, so I got the vehicle up in there. I want you all to see. I got 2 3-ton jacks each right there, and I got 2 back in the back. Plus, I also got my hydraulic jack there, and I'm gonna set the other one up under the middle. You can't practice too much safety getting up under these vehicles. I saw a guy the other day changing his tires on his Mercury Marquise, and he just had that hydraulic jack up under, and he was all up under it, hitting and knocking the wheels off. I'm like, man, how dangerous that thing is. And then the next scene, he had threw a tire up under it. So, you know, put something up under it. If that thing comes down, it doesn't come down on you. It comes down on you, you know, I guarantee you, I don't think you're ever going to be that unhappy again. So the first one I'm going to take off is going to be this back one back here, the one that meets the TMPS system sensor. All right, so I got the tire loaded up on my way over to Denmark. All right, so I just dropped the tire off back here at Denmark. As you can see, oh, that's not the area. Over in here, okay, Denmark tire. And he said it's gonna be a couple hours, so it gives me time. I'll go back to the house, get the other ones rotated. When that one's done, all I gotta do is bring it back and put it on. Plus, he's putting a TPMS sensor on it. And he said I don't have to bring it back to get it programmed, but I think I can program it myself, and we're gonna see. All right, let's get back to the shop. Now, you know, this Telluride it's a good riding car. It drives good, it handles good. I mean, this thing's only got 19,000 miles on it. It's a 21, you know. But the only thing I don't like about being in it, I don't know if you can hear it or not, but, you know, there's stuff in the back seat that's moving around, those bottled waters and other stuff. You know, my wife keeps all kinds of stuff back there, and, you know, I mean, she doesn't keep the vehicle junked up, because you can look and see the vehicle's not junked up or anything. I mean, there's a couple little things back there, because, I don't play that. I don't play a junky vehicle. But, you know, all that, and then not only that, but what I don't like about this car is that, you know, get on the line like this. I'm gonna get on yellow line, and you hear stuff buzzing and beeping. You know, in order for you to make a left, you know, you have to put on a signal, then get over right, You know, the wheel will pull you back and won't let you open. I just can't stand it. It's like, you know, I want to drive for myself. I don't want it driving for me, you know. Then they call that driver assist, so you don't run into anything. But, you know, I'm a pretty good driver. I think I am. Now, guys, around this area here, this is the 270 area where they did, you know, all this project has been going on for the last 20 years, I'd say. For a long time, okay? They finally finished it, finally got it done. And it works out a whole lot better than what it was. I mean, you know, the highway is more open, wider now, you know, and it's a lot easier to get around, especially to get on and off at the exits. The exits are just so much better. They're so much better. The highway is wider. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see it or not. You know, the highway is like 4 lanes wider, and like I said, the exits, not exorcists, but the exits, getting on and off, are a hell of a lot easier than what they were before. All right. Back at the shop, got the tire dropped off, and we're getting ready to do some more, taking off the other wheels and moving them around. These are called hub rings, okay? Now, the original hub rings that were on this vehicle were these right here. But if you take a look, and if y'all can see this right in this area right here, where it's all cracked up at, okay? That's one of the ones I took off. And I had a little wobble in my front wheel back here about a year or so ago. So I moved that one around to the back, and I ordered, and here's another one that was cracked up as well. I want you to look at around the sides of this thing. I mean, I hope y'all can see this. I hope this camera's showing. You know, I'm outside because the weather's gotten pretty nice, so I came outside. All right, but that's what that looks like. And as you can see, the little cracks over in the top, which are right here from the rim part, all that was broken off. So I got some new ones from this rental tire shop, and these were the ones that they sent me, okay? And these were the ones I put on. But look at the thinness of them. The millimeter thinness between these and the old ones. I mean, that's the difference between night and day. If you guys can see that or not, I want you to see that, okay? The ones I had gotten from them, these are the ones I bought and put on there. They were a lot thinner. So I looked them up and ordered the right ones. And these are the right ones. These ones right here, the new shiny ones, these are exact same. You can see where the rim lines are on this one, but you can see on this one here where the rim lines are all broken, where all that's broken and cracked off right there, where it fits in the slots. So I'm changing all 4 of them. Like I said, one TMP sensor, tire pressure sensor, and I'm changing all 4 of these to make sure that I got the right size hub rings. Okay, screwdriver right on the side of this. And see, there's the old one right here. And you can see it's broken up in places right around here. And it happens, you know, over the years. But this is one of the original ones, okay? Because you can see how thick that is. That's one of the original ones. So I'm replacing that with the new one. But I'm not going to put it on from right here. I'm going to put it on from the tire, which is over here. All right, so y'all listen. This is something I want y'all to know. This right here is not going to be easy going on that down there. Okay. So this I had to show you. I had to show you this, okay? I put this piece of wood, which is down here up under, and I'll show you. And the minute I put the piece of wood on there, I roll the tire up on the wood. And as I roll the tire up on the wood, you can see the tire right here. They're the lug nuts, okay? Let me see if I can get it a little bit closer for you all here on this. So I want you guys to see this. This is the first time I ever done this and done it this easy. And I rolled it up on the wood, lined it up, and got it straight on there, just like that. Now, take a look down here, okay? There's the hub ring, the black hub ring I put on. And yeah, that's in place, okay? Now all I gotta do is put the bolts on it. But I'm gonna use this piece of wood here, this 2x4x10. This is a 2x4x10. I'm gonna use it and use it on the other side as well to get these on there. All right, so check this out, everybody. This was actually easier. This has been the easiest time that I've had to get these wheels back on this truck, okay? And maybe it's because I'm using it. You can see this right down here, okay? This piece of wood down here. I'm using that 2x10. And, you know, setting that down and rolling the wheel up on top of it has made it a whole lot easier. than it has, you know, in the past, because I'm telling you now, I've had hell getting these tires up because these suckers are heavy. And when I go and pick the other one up, I left the scale on the inside of the house. So when I go and pick the other one up, when that tire is ready, I'll have the scale out here so we can weigh it, so you can see how much these tires weigh, okay? Growing up, doing this stuff here when I was a kid, and I've been changing tires since when I was with my dad when I was like 12 and 13 years old. You know, we're changing tires, and we never ever back then used a torque wrench. We basically tightened them down to, you know, how we felt, to the tightness, because, you know, we don't want the wheels go flying off on us, you know, when we're riding on the highway or anything like that. So, you know, a lot of tools that they use today to make life a whole lot easier. Hey, I grew up without that stuff. I didn't have those, we didn't have torque wrenches, you know, and then we used to use a four-way. We used a four-way lug or a crowbar that had the lug wrench on. That's how we tightened them up with. We didn't have we did not have a torque wrench. We didn't even have air guns back then, you know. I mean, they had them at the shop, but we didn't have one at the house, that's for sure. So with all that said, we got all the tires done except the front driver's side one done. So what I'm gonna do is I've got the back ones on. I got them torqued down and everything. Got the new those hub centric rings around the wheels, and I'll jack it up, and we'll take the jacks off from the bottom, and all we got to do then is wait for the call from Denmark saying that it's ready. Denmark is very busy. They're up on Limburg, and they are very, very busy, but you know, they're good about getting me in and getting stuff done. That's the reason why I didn't mind just dropping the tire off in there, because, you know, I got 1, 2, 3 other vehicles here that I can drive if I need to move around. So I just made it back here from Denmark with the last tire. This was the one that I had them put a new TMPS sensor on it, and they also balanced it as well. As you can see, I don't know if you can see down there or not, but turn the camera down that way so we can kind of get a look at. You can see these those stick weights that they put on it. I wanted to make sure it was good and balanced because this is going on the front. And I wanted, you know, I don't want any shaking or anything like that. So as I gave y'all this in my word, I said the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put this thing on a scale to see what how much this tire weighs. So there's the weight. Scale is right there. Hit that. Numbers come on. I'm going to roll this on top of it. Now remember, I said it weighs at least about 115 to 120 pounds. So, all right, we got the tire on there. I'm not leaning up against it. I just got it balanced up there. Okay, I was off a little bit. 111 pounds. 111.6 is what these tires weigh. You got it? Okay, almost 112 pounds. So let's check it one more time, just to give it a one more. Okay, and there it is, right there. There it goes. 111.6. That's how much these tires weigh. I want to throw a little bit of something in here before I put these tires on it. I want to give you a little bit of background on these tires, okay? These are called Treadwright Wardens, okay? And this is a remolded tire, okay? That's not a retread. From my understanding, that a retread and a remold are two different things. A retreaded tire is an old tire where they just take some new tread and throw it on top of it and glue it down, and that's a retread. A lot of those have a chance of popping off. Now, this is a remolded tire. I've done a lot of reviews on it. I've seen a lot of reviews on it on YouTube, you know, and in different magazines. They're an American-made based tire company. They come out of Houston, I believe, somewhere in Texas. Now, these remolded tires, they take the carcass of an old tire, and basically the only thing that's used is supposed to be the rim part of the tire, okay? And this little sidewall right here. All the rest of it is remolded. Now, from what I see, and I believe him on this one, they put actually double the amount of rubber on these remolded tires than they do from actual tires that just come out of the factory, you know, considered as brand new tires. These are, they are new tires. I got them new. I got them for a great price, okay? Because I got 4 of these tires, and these are 35 by 1250s. And I got these tires for under $1,000 for all 4 of them. I've had them now for over a year and a half, not about a year, it's maybe about a year and 3-4 months or so, okay? So And my reviews that I've had them, I haven't had any problems out of them, okay? They've been good tires to me. Now, I reached out to the Treadwright Tire Company back here a few weeks ago, and I told them, I told them how I felt about the tires, and I told them about my YouTube channel, and I wanted to do a review on it. And I asked them if they could send me like some kind of a banner or something that says Treadwright Tires, so I could take it and hang it up in my shop, okay? And they were like, well, yeah, we'll see if we can get you something. And that's been like over 3 weeks ago, and I haven't heard anything or seen nothing from them, okay? So like I said, I tell you all the time, nobody's paying me for this. I'm giving my honest review, because if these tires were crap, I would tell you that they were crap, okay? I haven't had a problem out of them. I haven't had a problem out of getting balanced. I haven't had a problem out of running. The tires that I did have on here before this was the Arturo Trailblades. The Arturo Trailblades was the one I had on there before, and they were 33s. So I wanted to get a bigger tire, and I went to a 35, okay? Now, for the price, I'm telling you, it's a great price, and it's a great tire. What I've experienced from it, okay? Some other people I've seen online, they love them, and then some other people say they have problem balancing them, So I mean, it like I said, basically it all depends. A lot of it depends on your vehicle, the way your front end, this condition that it's in, okay? Your ball joints, your tie rod ends, your caster, everything is lined up, and everything is working good on your front end. You shouldn't have any problems out, but you always should get, front end alignments, okay? Because, you get a front end alignment one time, and a lot of people think that's it. All I need is that one alignment. And you actually need to get one once a year, especially if you're going back and forth to work. You're putting at least 10,000 miles on to get it once a year. And that front end alignment is $100 in most places. All right. So, but like I said, Treadwright, you wouldn't send me anything, okay? And that's wrong, because I'm speaking well on your company, and I'm speaking well on your company because I got a good product from it, all right? And I appreciate that. So I'm not gonna say anything bad about you, okay? But as far as following up, all I asked you was for a simple little banner or some guy. You guys could have sent me a 12x9 poster that said Treadwright Tires on it, so I could have hung up in my shop. I'm trying to give you the advertisement, not me, okay? Because I'm not big. Like I said, nobody's being paid a dime here. Okay, so, all right, I'm gonna get this last one on here. Let's see, I'm gonna take this, this is the old, and here it is, the old hub ring off. Now, those are the thin ones. Those are the thin ones that I had bought about a year or so ago, because I was feeling a little bit of wobble in the front end because the other ones wore out. So I'm gonna put the last new one I got onto this tire right here. Hub rings in place. Everybody, so let's see, I'm trying to figure out what that sign read. Okay, so we got the wheels and tires back on, and we got everything bolted down. Now I'm taking it out for a test run, because every time I do something, I always take it out on a test run. I don't just do anything and say, hey, it's done, because it may be something I missed, or something you never know. But you always got to check your stuff out, and I always check my work out when I'm done with it. All right, coming out of my long driveway. You gotta buckle seatbelts up. If you don't buckle them up, I mean, the bells are gonna tell you. Rock the bells. The bells are gonna rock you. The bells are gonna tell you. All right, so, before you go out on the street, you gotta really be looking out now, because these clowns out here run stop signs and stoplights like it's nobody's business. They don't care anymore. They really don't. Okay. All right. So we're out on the road. Let's see, right now we're at about 35 miles an hour. So far, so good. Nice and steady. Now you're bumping a lot because I got this crappy, phone holder. Now, as I hold on to it, you notice how still it gets. Okay? So, I don't feel any wobbling. Anything that sounds like it's out of place. Thank God. Let's get over here, and we're gonna do a turnaround. Now, You know, I had that TMPS, the tire air pressure sensor put on it. So having that put on it, I'm going to have to, because my light is still lit up on the on my dashboard, that's saying that my tires are still you know, that I got a low tire, which I don't. Now there's a way that I have to reset this thing, and I'm going to get it reset. Okay, so I just have to, you know, see how it resets, and I can figure it out. I always do. I figure these things out. They say there is a way to reset it. Now, like I say, y'all, we get a lot of bumps because this holder I got for my phone, which I'm running off my Apple phone, it's really not that sitting that steady. So I'm gonna have to, you know, get that fixed so that, you know, whenever I'm driving like this, we can get a better steady ride of it. All right. Okay, so we're going around the Walgreens that is up here, and we're gonna shoot back on Hall's Ferry and shoot back down to my house, and I'll get up to about speed limit is 35, so I'll get up to about 45 in places, but I'm not gonna speed because people already drive like they crazy around here. I don't want to add to that problem. That's the last thing I want to do. I do not want to add to that problem. You know, we got a lot of nuts driving. It's so easy to get a driver's license. But then I thought about it too. I'm willing to bet you that about 30% of the population out here that are driving don't even have driver's license, and it could be more than that. You know, more than half of them don't have insurance. Okay, so that's the thing that we worry about, because, you know, I have insurance. I pay for it. Okay, it costs me. Okay, I can't go out balling and party all the time, you know, like some other people do, or go shopping sprees, because I got to pay my insurance. Pay my insurance and pay my car notes. But I keep insurance because you never know, something might happen. Not only that, but, you know, it is against the law not to have insurance out here. So let's take off here, and let's see how's it gonna handle. So far my wheel is good, and it's tight, and it's straight. I'm not getting any kind of vibration out of it, no shaking out of it or anything like that. So I'm up to now 48, 49. I'm up to 50 miles an hour. Okay, but I'm gonna slow down because, like I said, I don't want to be speeding around here. But I do need to get around this other car, so I'm gonna let him go up and come back down this way. So far, it's good. My steering wheel is nice and straight. It really is. It's nice and straight, and one less thing taken care of. Okay, all right, one less thing taken care of. All right, so we'll pull back in. We're back on the ranch. Okay. There's a Telluride sitting up in the front. It's kind of hard to see the way this camera thing goes. Let's see here. All right. So we'll drive on back here in the back to the shop. All right. And what we're gonna do is we'll go around like I normally do. Let's slide over here and pull in. So therefore, I can back right back in the shop. Home sweet home. All right, so the Warden Treadwright tires on the F-150 have been changed crisscross. I told y'all how I was gonna do it. Criss to cross, cross to criss. Back's in the front, front's in the back, okay? And the thing about it is that one thing that I did look at on the front ones, because the front ones are now in the back, I looked for wear on either side, and you can see it. You can look and see that I got just about even wear on these tires, okay? I got even wear on them. And these were the ones that were on the front. See that? I got even wear. Look at the sides of that, and look at the sides here on the inside. I got even wear on these tires. So that's one thing I could be thankful of, because, you know, a lot of times you do that, you'll see that one side is wearing in more than the other. That's the inside of the other one. That's the outside. And like I said, these are not directional tires, so therefore you can put them on any kind of way. And that's the thing I like about it. But, you know, hey, we got that out of the way, so hey, it's all good. So I'm back here in the shop, you know, and I want to share something with y'all, okay? Can I share something with y'all, all right? First, I want y'all to see a couple of things right here. You see that front headlight fixture there? That came off my 2008 F-150. This light right here came off the one that's out there right now, the 15. Those were the original ones that are on there. They're still working. I just changed out the whole housing of it. And that grill, that was the original grill I had with it. These back here, this is that other one off the 2008 F-150, the headlights. And these were my back tail lights off the 15, okay? Because remember I changed those up as well. So let me share something here with y'all real quick, okay? Okay, so now down to the story in hand, okay? Lights I had, the grill, the tail lights. I put that stuff on Craigslist Marketplace, and also, not Craigslist I put it on, and I also put it on Facebook Marketplace. Let me get that right. I put it on Facebook Marketplace. You know, I got a lot of stuff like that hanging around, so it's like, why keep this stuff hanging around? I can sell it, make a few bucks, get it out of the way, okay? Now, I put the prices and everything on it. For those tail lights I got up there, I'm asking 10 bucks a piece for those. For the headlight housings up there, 10 bucks a piece for those. For that black grill up there, and then it's a metal grill that came off the original Ford F-150, I'm asking 25 bucks for it. Okay, so I got a hit from a guy on Messenger, and I'm not gonna call his name out, you know, I'm not, so I'll just tell you about what happened. I got a hit from him asking me about it, so he wanted to get it. And then he first thing he said was, I'll take the grill and the lights, everything for $30. And I'm like, okay, well, did you see the price list? Because the grill is not $30, the grill's $25. Now, if he bought everything, yeah, I'll cut him some slack. I'll take 10 bucks or something like that off of it, okay? Not asking a lot. And then the guy asked me, he said, he texted me, he said, well, I need you to bring it to Fenton, okay? Now, from where I live in North County to Fenton is some 30-something miles, and I am not driving 30-something miles to pick up $30, maybe $40. It'll cost me that much in that truck. Seriously, I'm not driving that far. And I told him, no, I can't, you know, you need to come here and pick it up. I have a shop, you know, whatnot back here, and come pick it up. So he texted me back and asked me my address, gave me my address, hit me up this morning. And this morning he said to me, he said, I'm good, bad area, so forget about the deal. He said, where I lived at was a bad area, forget about the deal, just like that. So let's just drop it, forget about it. So I hit him back and I said, I went like, yeah, right. I just went, yeah, right. Okay. So this guy had the audacity, and I'll repeat that word again for you. He had the audacity to hit me back on the text, ask me if I can meet him somewhere. Well, I politely said to him, let me explain this to you as simple as I can, okay? I've sold a lot of stuff on Facebook Market, on Craigslist. I've had people come as far as 75 miles away. I had a guy that came from Troy, Illinois, to buy a riding mower from me, which he drove like 60-something, maybe 70 miles, okay? I've had people come from South County, Creve Coeur, all around, Chesterfield area, O'Fallon, St. Peter's. I've had people come from a long way around to buy stuff from me, okay? So I just told him, I said, well, I had a lot of people that come, and people, everybody that comes here, they always compliment me on my property, on the way, how it looks. Oh man, this is such a nice area. It's a nice area. It's a very nice area, really, and it is. I love it. I love my area, okay? So when I told him that, I said, well, I've had them compliment me on that. I said, but you texted me back this morning and said, bad area, forget about it. So, if that's the case, then forget about it. Bad area. Go buy it from somebody else. I don't want to sell it to you now. I mean, you know, no. So I said it nicely as possible. Yeah, I wish I can I'll give you the words that I text out to him, but I just simply told him, you said, I text you this morning, you text me back and saying bad area, as if where I lived at was, you know, you're gonna come in here and somebody was gonna carjack you and you know, and kill you or rob you or something like that. And the thing about it is, I live in North County, and I'm telling you now, North County is not as bad as what people say it is. The biggest problem that we have here in North County, the biggest problem that we got here, okay? Anybody that lives in this area tell you, we got two big problems. The two big problems we got in this area here is people flying up and down Halls Ferry Road. Speed limit is 35. They're going up and down. They're going 70, 100 miles an hour. That's why crashes are out there. They're running stoplights out there, okay? And trash that they throw out the windows. That's it. Nobody's getting jacked on the block. Nobody's getting murdered, killed, or nobody's getting raped around here or anything like that. Every so now and then, I live on one side of the creek. On the other side of the creek over there, a little ways back, is a place called Castle Point. Sometimes you'll hear gunfire, gunshots from over there, but that's about it, okay? You know, there's nobody walking up and down the street, beating old folks upside the head, knocking them out, taking their purses and all that when he said bad area. So I guess he assumed because it's North County and it's a black area that it's got to be a bad area. Well, that's a big lie, and that's a damn lie, and it's a myth, okay? Across the street from me directly, I got an old white guy that lives over there, been living on for years. He used to listen to Rush Limbaugh out on his radio in the morning because I can hear him when he's out there doing work on his front, okay? 2 doors down from him, there's some other white people that live down there. On the other side from him, there are Mexicans that live. Right behind me that lives behind me in this one house where they just got through fixing up, which is over my fence, is a white couple that just moved in from over that area there. There's an old guy that lives next door to him. There's another lady who's a preacher that lives over on the corner. There's other old people that live in these other, because there are nice houses on the other side of Holmes Ferry Road, okay? So for you to sit up and say, bad area, okay, I'll put it to you this way. If he hits me back and says he wants to come get it, now the price has gone up. I don't need that $10 that bad. I don't need his $20. I don't need it. So for him to make that insulting statement to me, you know, to throw that out, you know, my mama used to always say this here, you know, when you hear people say, I speak my mind, that's the craziest thing in the world, y'all. That's the craziest thing in the world. You know what? Because your mind can get you in a world of trouble that your ass can't get you out of. Speaking your mind. Sometimes, have you ever learned, you know the old saying, sometimes it's best to shut up and be quiet? My mom used to say, if you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all. Just be quiet. He didn't have to make that statement about, oh, bad area, just like that. And then he put it in underline when he did that. Okay? Trying to insult me. Okay? No, I love my area I live in. I clean up out there on that front every day. I'm getting ready to go out there now and pick up a little trash and stuff that people throw out, and some of it blow down the room. But I'm still going to pick it up. Okay? I live next door to a church on the other side. You guys see that church on that building over there? Quiet. Only about 6 or 7 members at that church, and that's about it. And you only see them there on Sundays and Wednesdays for the Bible study. That's the only time. But other than that, this is actually one of the nicest, quietest neighborhoods around. And the thing about it is, you know, you're going to get, shit happens everywhere, y'all. Pardon my French, but it does. It happens everywhere. Not just in one place. Not just in North County. Don't go by that, okay? But I just wanted to share that with y'all because, you know, I try to keep this, you know, keep my channel, you know, about vehicles and about, you know, fixing stuff and doing stuff, vehicle enhancement, and he's doing other little stuff, okay? But this is something that I had to say because there are people that live in North County. We get a bad rap. There are places in the city that I wouldn't go at night. I wouldn't be caught down that night. But the thing about it is, I'm not going to call out each one. Oh, that area over there around Vanderbilt or such street, that's a bad. No, I'm not. Okay? Because I'm telling you now, where there's bad, there's also good. And I don't care what anybody said. I believe within my heart that the good outnumber the bad. That us good people outnumber the bad people out there. So, with that being said, y'all, thank y'all for letting me get that out from my chest. I just wanted to share that with you all. You know, you like what you saw, you know, please hit those like buttons, the subscribe buttons, and notification button. Keep trying to pull the channels up. We're coming in close to Christmas. I thought that last video of mine was going to be the last. No, this one had to be. And this one was basically about rotating my tires, you know, the F-150, and about the Treadwright tire company, you know. Great company, great tires. They do a great product at a damn great price. I'm telling you. 4 Netto Ridge Grapplers, which, and the thing about it is those tires that I got on there are quieter than the Arturo Trailblaze. And those are the all-terrains. And the Arturo Trailblaze were mud tires. But those are all-terrains. They look like mud tires, but they're all-terrain. And they are quiet. They're very quiet. They roll great. I love them. You know, when those wear out, if I get them another vehicle, yeah, I'll go back to Treadwright again. It's just that they won't send me my poster that I asked for. And Treadwright, y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? You know, y'all can be a little bit more, you know, I'm doing this, you know, for the both of us, okay? I just asked for a poster or something to put up around my shop. That's all I asked for, right? So, anyway, thank y'all so much. You know, don't see you again, have a happy Christmas, and hope that that all of y'all are living a good blessed life out there. I do. I pray to God lays out His blessings on each and every one of y'all out there. Thank y'all for coming in. I mean, this was my first full year doing this on this doing the YouTube channel, and I didn't get the numbers that I thought I was going to get. But the thing about it is, I look at some people, and some people have been doing it 4 and 5 years and got less than half the numbers I got. So I ain't mad. I'm not mad at all. Okay, I'm grateful for everything that I got and everything that I get. So, and I'm so much grateful for you all out there. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a happy Christmas, or Merry Christmas, however you want to say it. And y'all have a happy, prosperous, glorious, have a healthy New Year. And the same. We'll see you next time.